guys, and welcome back to another Let's Try an Indie Game! Today we're playing Hacklist. Even though you can't tell that that's what it is. So, this is another game that I requested to play the demo of for the dev. And if you guys haven't seen the last video I did, I apologize for the fact there's been a lack of videos up lately. It's been super busy since I've moved. I worked really hard trying to find a job so that I had some income. And I'm still looking to get some new insurance and find a new bank to use, but I ended up getting a job. I went to a job fair and I got a job at GameStop, so I am now a year-round GameStop employee, ironically, a little bit. So, yeah, this is Hacklists, and let's go ahead and jump on into the game. Initializing boot sequence, loading Kerner image, starting evil demons, uninstalling important drivers, erasing your browser history, starting engines, loading... That nearly gave me a heart attack. I was like, oh no, is this a virus? Ah! Okay, anyway. Okay, so a guy named Kentai, apparently. I'm gonna try and sit a little bit closer to the mic this time. It wasn't very loud last time. You always wanted to change the world. And I just might know how to do it. That's what you said when we first met. Were those the words that inspired you? Yes? Yes. Okay, so I'm the detective, I guess. So I'm gonna speak normally. I see. Even so, our motivations led us through a path quite different from what we had imagined. Quite different? I had to betray my friends and sacrifice my freedom for our cause. It was all for nothing! You knew it from the beginning. You knew exposing corruption within the police would lead to denial and persecution. A bit of both. If you knew, then why did you follow through? Believe in the power of truth, because I trust you, because I'm sick of this city. You know what? I would be a bit more cynical about this. I believed in the power of truth. Nah. I knew that was never gonna work, because I'm sick of this city. I hate the system this city has. I hate the system this city has forced upon us. I hate the artificial classes that divide us. I had the chance to risk everything to make even the slightest dent on the system, so I took it, even when it meant being left to rot. Wow. Touchy subject, I see. Also touching, apparently. The fact remains, I gave you evidence of corruption within the police department. You exposed it, and it was publicly denied. Ooh, teeth. You lost your job. And you got house arrest, which is fortunate considering the fate of your partner. So I just wanted to ask you, do you blame me for what happened? Nah. I mean, I wouldn't. No. However mad and frustrated I am, it wasn't your fault. We were all doing the best we could. It just wasn't enough. Thank you for your honesty. So now what? Where do we go from here? You have to wake up. What do you mean? Answer me! You have to wake up soon. We will meet again, someday. Until then, I'm sorry for what happened to you. Or am I? I like that opening! Francis Delacroix, scalding you. Well, stop! It's a little rude. Okay, how do I... Okay, I guess this only has partial control. Aw, you're adorable! Only partial controller support. There you are! I've been trying to contact you for days! You look terrible. I just had a bad dream. It was about Kintai and what happened with the police. It's been stuck on my mind recently. I know it hasn't been easy, but you cannot simply give up. Okay, I don't think the controller's working anymore. That kind of sucks. Who says I've given up? What I just said, who says I've given up? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this and find a way to clear my name. It's good to see you're still the detective I knew. But you have to be careful. Another mistake and you can end up far worse than you are now. Or have you forgotten about Will? He fought by your side, didn't he? He just wasn't as lucky. It's time to set aside your conspiracy theories and wake up. Believe it or not, I'm not your enemy. And I didn't have anything to do with you being terminated from the force. I know you're a good person and one of the best detectives there are. I want to help clear your name, but you have to trust me. How can I trust you? I don't even know who you are. How can you expect me to trust you after what happened? After all, you're still a cop. Believe what you like, but I've always been your friend. I did all I could to help you. If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for me, you might be in jail right now. Also, I'm gonna curse you. I know you have a lot of questions, and I promise you everything will be clear in time. All I can say for now is that I believe there's no way to clear your name. And to get you back to what you do best. Helping people. What do I have to do? What do you need me to do? For now, just keep your eyes open and call me if you see anything strange. Oh, and one more thing. Watch today's news. I believe you'll find them very interesting. It's the small watermelon icon on your desktop, in case you forgot during your hibernation. Select the main news and click on the live button to watch it. Oh, and I almost forgot. There's one more thing I wanted to show you, and that might finally get you out of that apartment. It's an app called Hawk! I always thought you were a great detective, and just because you can no longer be one for the police, doesn't mean that you cannot still be on your own. With this new app, you can find jobs related to your specific set of skills and abilities. You may choose the ones you would like to take from their list by clicking on them. And just like that, you're back in business. Back in business, baby. Thank you, Francis. Thank you for your help. Sometimes I don't know what I would do without you. Your true friend. Don't get all emotional on me. I just don't want your talents to go to waste in that dark apartment of yours. Well, duty calls. It's better that you start reviewing Hawk. Oh, by the way, put on some clothes. It's the middle of the day if you haven't noticed. Glad we had a chance to talk. I'll be waiting for you to call. Don't disappear on me, alright? Remember, be careful. How did he know I wasn't wearing any clothes? Is that a giant cactus in a chair? What? Let's see. One more time. The watermelon app allows me to catch on with the latest news. I could also look for a job with that Hawk app. Okay, what's this one? New Hope. Okay, so that's just like... Alright, that's just music. Okay, actually, I'm gonna keep it turned off. Okay, let's watch the live news. Good morning, Nova City! This is Amy Nakamura, reporting live from the police headquarters here in Central City District, where apparently new evidence concerning the scandal around the corruption of the police force has been found. As you may recall, 2 months ago the scandal began when a group of detectives from the NPD leaked evidence of corruption inside the NPD itself to the press. I am Freddie Lounge. This so-called evidence consisted in an alleged conversation between the NPD chief Clive Jackson and a mysterious executive of the Fisheye. At the time, Chief Jackson denied all claims of corruption. These accusations are ridiculous. Everyone in NPD knows that nobody cares more about upholding the law than Chief Clive Jackson. I talk to myself about myself and... I have no connections with Fisheye. I would never do anything to compromise my role as chief here at the NPD. But know this, I will not rest until we uncover what hides behind this farce. News added. Shortly after these allegations, the charges against Chief Jackson were dropped because of lack of evidence. The head of the detectives leading the claims against Chief Jackson was later on terminated from the NPD. And today it seems new information regarding this story has come to light. Here to comment we have Chief Clive Jackson himself. Apparently I want some chives. Good morning, Chief. What can you tell us about this new evidence? Good morning, Amy. You look as lovely as ever, by the way. I see you changed your hair. Oh, I can't believe you noticed. You look as fit as ever. Back to my question. About the new evidence. Yes, of course. Well, as you know, our scientists have been examining the alleged conversation that was used in an attempt to incriminate me, and their studies have finally concluded that we knew all along that conversation was actually a fabrication made by the terrorists. The terrorists, you say? Yes, Amy, I'm afraid so. Our agency has been searching for a mysterious terrorist organization known only by this symbol. You are free. Oh, interesting. And we have made some progress, capturing key members and foiling some of their recent plots. However, we haven't been able to completely dismantle their group, and their leaders are still on the loose. Those people are very dangerous. They're responsible for numerous attacks, including, we suspect, the terrible catastrophe that devastated the South District 2 decades ago, ending countless innocent lives. This clumsy attempt to incriminate me means that we're getting closer to them. It means they are afraid and getting desperate. In response, they are trying to weaken us by making the people distrust the police. My great concern is that, as you know, some of our own detectives from the MPD were fooled by the terrorist plot, and in their mistake they contributed by trying to smear the name of our proud organization. We cannot allow this to happen ever again. We cannot tolerate treason of any kind in times like this. This is the time for vigilance. We must be aware of everything and everyone. We need to be united and strong against this common and terrible foe. There you have it. Our own Chief Clive Jackson urging the people to stay loyal and united in these troubled times. I know we'll sleep a lot better knowing that the Chief and his brave, strong men are out there watching over us. Every night. Those terrorists better watch themselves, I say. This was Amy Nakamura reporting from our Central District for another edition of Nova News. Nova News, where truth is the star. News ended. Hawark need to be confirmed. Press start to begin. Wait a moment, scalling now. What? Okay. Skull connected. Okay, I should have done that in a computer voice, I guess. Welcome to the automated Hawark subscription system. Hawark is the best app currently available in Nova City for people in need of a job. With our app, we guarantee that you'll find the job of your dreams, or die trying. Follow the system's directions to determine the area of work most suitable for you. Please lean closer to the monitor, state your full name out loud after the beep. Out loud, you mean? Recording. We couldn't hear you. Please say it again, slowly and louder. Recording. Never mind. Your name is really not that important. I wonder how many people would have actually tried. Now we'll proceed to take your profile picture. Look at the camera, please. 3, 2, 1, and smile. Beautiful. Please wait while we process your profile information. This is taking a while. According to your profile information, your skill set and legal status, you could perform any of the following jobs. Lawyer, detective, fisherman. I could be a fisherman. If psychiatrist or psychoanalyst was in there somewhere, I'd be Will Graham. Also, I've been watching Hannibal again. But, I'm gonna go with detective. Checking current regulations. Your profile meets all necessary requirements. Congratulations, you are now a Nova City private detective. Please confirm your assignment to begin with. Okay. Congratulations, detective. Your profile has been updated. Now, Hawark. Regulations determine that all users have a reputation level. The reputation level makes sure you only have access to the jobs you currently qualify to perform. And like everywhere else in our beloved city, there's some bureaucracy involved here. There are 5 different reputation levels that can be achieved. High reputation levels grant you access to better paid jobs. Your starting level is noob. To achieve high reputation levels, you need to accumulate EXP, or experience points, and you'll gain EXP. It's all quite simple. You may now select from the main board the job you would like to take. Remember, as your reputation level grows, new missions will become available to you. Please enjoy your app. Call Andy. Okay, let's see what that's gonna be like. Level 1 job. The fire game. Really dirty work. Right. There we go. Okay. A really dirty work. We need your help crushing some of our workers' hopes and dreams? Okay. Wait a moment. Sculling now. Skull connected. Hello. I'm calling for the job you posted online. I understand you need communication mediator. Yes, indeed we do, sir. I'm in charge of the cyborg employees here in Parsec Industries. We are cutting off some staff because we are replacing them with updated models, so we need you to do the talk for us. I have no time for baby tears, and please, try to make the conversation as short as possible. I don't want any drama. Those old cyborgs can be so sensitive. Good. I'll bring the first employee. This seems like a weird job to give a detective. Oh god! Is it true? They're finally getting rid of us? I was hoping the rumors were false, but this confirms them. God, what am I gonna do now? And my family, what am I gonna tell them? I just got a new crybaby. Crybaby, you know? I work for Nike, apparently. Let's get this over with, shall we? Just spit it out at once. Who said firing? We're promoting you. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, we're letting you go. With a big compensation. Yes, you're no longer useful for this company. You know what? Fuck it. Big compensation. Yes, we're letting you go. But with a big compensation that will cover your expenses until you find a new job. What? Are you serious? I can breathe better now. But still, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. You know, all these years in the company, and the one time I receive a compensation's when I'm leaving. It may be for the best, I think. Thank you, sir. I better go get my things. That went well. You certainly have some skills. What did you tell him? I told him he has nothing to worry about. Who do you think you are? You're not the one who makes decisions around here. Your only job was to say bye-bye to them, and that was it. Are you going to pay for this compensation? You have no license to own a C500 cyborg in the first place. What? But it's not possible. How could you know that? I'm psychic. I know everything. And you'll pay this workers' compensations, or I'm afraid I'll have to inform the authorities. Okay, calm down. Jesus, you're good. But first, tell me how many fingers do I have in my back? 1, because you're flipping me off, right? I'd have to put you in jail. You don't have the permissions. How about that? Alright. I'll pay the workers a great deal if you promise not to tell anyone, okay? I must arrange some things now, and please, never call me again. Call ended. So did I get the oh, okay. Francie! There you are. It's good to see you again among the living. And well, did you see the news? Yes, I just saw it. I imagine it was easy for you. But it's time to confront the truth. Your friend, the cyber criminal, deceived you. Kintai's not my friend. He simply helped me find some information. Whoever he is, he gave you the evidence that got you kicked out of the force, didn't he? He used you. That alleged conversation he found between Jackson and the executive of Fish Eye was manufactured by the group behind the recent terrorist attacks. It was forged. You really believe that? You believe that just because you heard it on the news? It's not just because I heard it on the news. It's because you forgot I'm still a police officer. And our reports indicate that, as stated by Jackson, these terrorists are a real threat. What's important here is that this Kintai guy has to be somehow connected with the terrorists. Cursor. He could be the key to stop them. What makes you think that? Do you have any evidence of this connection? No, I have none. Yet. But think about it. It makes perfect sense. Why else would he have had access to the forged conversation? He handed you this information for whatever reason, and then he disappeared in the shadows. Besides, I find it very suspicious that no one knows anything about him. Don't you think? I guess. I understand why you protected him. I really do. You were just protecting your source. But is protecting the guy really worth losing your job? I don't know. Alright. Just answer this for me, and please be honest. Has Kintai tried to contact you since you left the police? You know he hasn't. You said it yourself. He conveniently disappeared once I made the public result of my investigation, leaving me alone to face the consequences. I understand. In that case, there's something you should know. I have contacts in the Undercity. Apparently someone has been asking about you in the last few days. I don't know for certain who that might be, but my intuition tells me that it may be Kintai. He's hiding and waiting for the storm to pass. He might be coming for you again. I have no right to tell you what to do anymore. But please, be careful. Whoever this Kintai is, he seems like a dangerous fellow. If he contacts you, don't listen to him. Call me right away and help me catch the one responsible for you losing your job. Tell me at least think about it. I can tell you that. I'll think about it. Alright, you win. I'll think about it. That's all I ask. Well, I think that's all for now. You should keep working on those Hawark cases. It will help you keep those detective skills sharp, and who knows, may even lead you to find out something useful to help you clean your name. Something strange is happening in this city. For some reason, you seem to be right in the middle of it. Until we find out more, I will do my best to keep Jackson off your back. I'm going to be away for the weekend, attending to some business. Nothing important. We can talk when I'm back. Try to stay out of trouble in the meantime. Remember that you still have a friend on the force. See you soon, Detective. Good luck. Call ended. Well, okay then. Okay, so that's all the time we have for this episode, guys. This has been Hacklist, and there will be a link to the full demo down in the description below. I suggest, if you're interested in stuff like this, you should really take a look. It's pretty interesting so far. So, until next time, guys, hope you've enjoyed this bit of insanity. Hope you'll join us for the next bit of insanity we decide to record. And until then, stay safe, and be careful about whose information you take. I mean, you never know. It's literally all I can think of right now. Good night, guys.